Hey everyone, it's Mari. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I have a 12 by 12 scrapbooking process for you for the JustNick design team, and I am going to be showing you right away here the gorgeous cut file that I'm going to be using for my project. So this is the tapestry background cut file from the JustNick shop. And what I did was I printed it, or I cut it rather, on a piece of white cardstock. And then I just ended up taking it and cutting it diagonally. And I'm only going to use that cut file, or half of it on this layout, in that top left-hand corner of the layout. So I did think about using the whole thing and decided that I wanted to kind of create a little bit of asymmetry, in the sense that there's going to be that cut file in that one corner, and then the other corner I'm going to have my photograph and some other elements. Now I'm going to be using this really gorgeous pattern paper from Felicity Jane from the Mila collection. And I just really love the delicate nature of the pattern on this paper. And I wanted to kind of go with really a black and white and gold kind of focal color scheme for this layout, and including a little bit of gold as well. So I'm going to just take that pattern paper, I've cut it in basically the same shape as that cut file, and I'm going to back that cut file with that pattern paper. Then just going to take a little bit of liquid adhesive and stick that to the back of the cut file, and then I will adhere that to that area where it is right now. Now I've taken two photographs, I've printed them in black and white. They are pretty close to 3 by 3, although not exactly. They're 3 by a little bit under, like 2.8 or something like that. And I'm thinking about matting these in black just to make them really pop off of the layout. And like I said, my idea was to use black accents on this layout, which coordinate with that paper from the Mila collection, and it just will go nicely with the black and white photos as well. So I like how this looks in the end. I think the black matte really accentuates the photographs here. Excuse me. So I'm just taking a little bit of tape runner. I've adhered those photos to that black cardstock. I've sized that down a little bit. And I've also decided that I want to bring in a little bit of soft pink, which is also part of that Mila collection. The accents in the collection are, or some of them are, just a really, really pretty soft pink. And I'm going to back that black matte with just some plain vellum, just for another layer there. And I'm going to size that down, and then this will all be adhered on top of that pink gingham paper that you see that's on the back side of that black and white foliage pattern that I'm using for the backing of my cut file, so that I only end up using one sheet of paper here from that Mila collection. The one half of it's backing the cut file, and then this other half I'm going to be using part of that to back my photograph here, or create the last bit of the mat. So I'm just going to size that down, and I'm going to use my Tim Holtz cutter here, my guillotine cutter. Love that cutter, by the way. If you haven't invested in one of these yet and you've been thinking about it, I highly recommend it. You know, one of the things I love the most about it, besides the fact that it cuts really well, is that handle. It's just so easy to grip. I know that probably sounds really weird, but it does make it really super easy to use. The handle just has a really, really nice grip on it. So I'm just going to use that trimmer just to size that down just slightly. I want just a tiny little bit of a pink border peeking out around that vellum, so that I have those 3 layers of matting. Now, this is going to be my title, and this title is going to come from the Love You 2 cut file from the shop. So the title will be Always and Forever. I really love that cut file. It's gorgeous. There's a few other words on that cut file as well, so make sure you check it out in the shop. Like I said, will leave the link to the blog so that you can head over there and see all the details for this layout. I will also leave the link to my blog as well, and so you can check it out there also. So I'm going to just take some more of the die cuts and bits and pieces from the Mila collection to finish up this layout. I'm going to stamp out a stamp that was from, I think this is from the Heidi collection. I didn't get the stamps with the Mila collection. I just ordered some of the paper and the embellishments. And so I'm going to stamp out the word love you with my VersaFine Onyx Black ink. And I'm going to stamp that onto a label. I think these labels came with the Mila collection as well. I just went into the shop, into the Felicity Jane shop, and bought some of the things that were on sale for Black Friday. I love Felicity Jane. I love all of their kits. They're gorgeous. And I used to subscribe. I don't subscribe anymore. I just go in every once in a while and spoil myself with some of Gina's beautiful products. And maybe someday I will be able to subscribe again. But if I were to subscribe to a kit, that definitely would be one of the top kits I would subscribe to. Love her products. So I'm going to just take some of the pink and gold and some of the floral pieces and embellish my layout. So I'm going to create a little cluster in the bottom right hand corner of the photographs. I'm going to create another cluster in the top left hand corner, and then one just kind of below to the left of the title. I have just taken a little bit of craft foam to back my photo mats, just to pop them up off the layout a little bit, and I've just used a little bit of liquid adhesive to glue that down. And now I'm just going to go in and get I actually off camera stuck those things down so that you didn't have to be bored watching me stick things down. Some of the elements, the pieces that are to the bottom right, that cluster there that I'm working on right now, I popped up on foam adhesive. And I'm just using some of the word stickers from Felicity Jane to put a few more details in some of the clusters. Now this little tag is absolutely perfect because it's got that diagonal line on it, which matches the diagonal line of the cut file that I have stuck down there. And I don't want to completely cover that up. I did have this floral die cut piece, but I'm just going to use one of the rose pieces so that in the one corner I have the anemone, and in the other corner I have the rose, and then that tag which brings the black in again. And gosh, I love that. It's also got that gold glitter, I think, on the grommet, which is gorgeous. And yeah, I loved everything about this kit. It was so pretty. Just love these florals. They're gorgeous. And I think that just goes along really well with the theme of these photos. And these are more of the kids' engagement photos. I do hope to share the album when it's completely done. I know for those of you who watch a lot of my videos, I hope you're not getting tired of seeing these engagement photos, but there's a lot of them. And I do want to create a whole album for the kids with their engagement photos. So I do have a lot left to do, and it's just been fun to create layouts using these photos. They're such good photographs, and they just really captured the essence of the two of them well, I think. So you will just see me, like I said, taking a few other little bits and pieces from the word stickers, and there's a few little acetate heart stickers that I'm going to attempt to put on here just to finish up. And then I'm going to finish the layout off with some Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine splatters, and you'll see me do that here shortly. So make sure that you, like I said, check out the link in the description box below for the JustNick shop. Nicole Noasad has some gorgeous cut files in that shop, and there are just so many possibilities with these cut files. I think that they can just really make your layout gorgeous. And if you don't have a die cutting machine, you haven't made that investment yet, it is 100% worth it. I have to tell you, this is not an advertisement for Silhouette Cameo. This is me telling you the honest truth. I bought my Silhouette a couple of years ago, and I have never regretted it. It is something that I really enjoy using, and I am not uber kind of like I can do all kinds of things technical. That's not me. I don't design my own cut files, but they're really easy. These cut files are really easy to use, and I find my Cameo really super easy to use. And if you don't really know when you get it how to use it, there's a ton of videos out there that would help you sort that out and figure out the technical aspects of it. So make sure you hop over to the shop, like I said, and check out all of the gorgeous cut files that she has there. So I'm just soaking up some of the extra Heidi Swap color shine here, and my layout is going to be finished. Make sure you hop over to my blog as well and check out a few other little details about the layout. I have some still shots of the layout here as well at the very end. And thank you so much, guys, for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.